Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. All right, everybody. Relax with me for a minute. Just relax with me for a minute, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the room already. Shout out to everybody that's watching this on the replay. Um, I come up with a lot of ideas in my mind, and I just go with it. And this is an idea I figured I'd just go with because, um, as a lot of people know, I travel around the world. I meet a lot of women, and also in the United States where I live in New Jersey, I do date different women and stuff like that. Because right now, I plan on being single for a while until I achieve my goals financially. So I figured why not share? Why not like have a nice little Apex Traveler? What up, man? Why not have a nice little conversation with the subscribers, with the supporters, and just like see what you guys are going through as no matter what age you are. I'm a millennial, but see what you guys are going through in the dating situation now. And right now as a single man, a lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of indifferent, and I just figured I'd take this time to just converse with my with the subscribers and see what's going on. And what's up, man? At the same time that I'm talking, of course, I'm not just going to show my face. I'm actually going to do some Tinder looking today. Other days I might do Bumble. Other days I might do POF. But this is just a single man's perspective. It's just a single man's perspective of dating and a single millennial man's perspective of dating. So let's bring up this Tinder real quick because I know you guys don't want to see me. All right, so that's good. I see you, Apex. I can't even put that up there. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. In the states, it is illegal in most states, so it's a risk if you're going to do it. In the states, I really don't because I have more time. In the states, where a lot of time I'm actually just promoting stuff like that, but you know, in the states, I wouldn't really suggest doing that. Then again, Miami maybe. Let's see. All right, so before this live, I actually swiped some stuff on Tinder, just to get like some background stuff to do while I'm talking. You know what I mean? It's part of my AHD, or ADD rather. It's I swiped a couple, did a little a boost, and we got a couple matches. So while I'm talking and while we're discussing dating as a millennial, as a baby boomer, as a Gen X, or as whatever age you are, dating as a single man and traveling the world is everything. Let me see. I made an automatic Tinder swiping program. Oh man, uh, Anthony, is I don't like downloading stuff, and I do most of the swiping on my phone. But I run out. I swipe so much, I run out of matches anyway. But that's a smart idea, Anthony. That's a smart idea. Um, well, let's just start with just looking at some of the women that I've matched with. Just this is just today. I did all this today, but we'll talk about it too. Now, right now, I'm in Newark, New Jersey, and we'll go through all of them, and then we'll maybe send some messages. Right now, I'm in Newark, New Jersey. A lot of people know I'm from New Jersey, but I travel the world, and you know, when I'm home, I have like friends. I have like two or three friends that I'm consistently cool with. Females that we hang out, we occupy each other's time, but a lot of them be occupied, and either they have kids, they have baby fathers, they have boyfriends. I don't do husband. I don't do if they have a husband, but they might have boyfriends. They might have baby fathers. They may have kids that they spend a lot of time with, and I don't really get to see them all the time. So a lot of the times I just like I swipe just for fun of it. It's I swipe for just the fun of it and see what kind of matches I come across on Tinder. Um, a lot of the stuff you'll see it like 2,436 miles. You know, it's just one way I use to talk to women online. But what's going on, Mr. Gadget ATL? Just trying to kick it with you guys for a little bit and you know talk about if y'all got questions and stuff about dating and stuff, I'll answer them too from my perspective. And just kicking it with you guys. It's not like program show. I didn't make no outline like I always do. It's just kicking it with the fellas. Know what I mean, if any ladies here, you can kick it too. I don't mind. What's going on, Kadir? You pay yearly membership or monthly? Honestly, I didn't normally pay for Tinder, but I pay for the year. I normally only pay for Tinder when I go on vacation, when I go somewhere, because it's easier to meet women that way. It's easier to interact with women prior to you going, and you can meet women that way. But because you guys supported me so much on YouTube, and YouTube cut me a check, I actually paid for the year. I paid I think it was like $80 for the year, and it's dope. It's dope. Like it's dope. You know what I mean? We'll talk about joints overseas. All right, we can talk about joints overseas. Now I'm not gonna get into specifics, but we can definitely talk about joints overseas. Like I said, nothing is planned. We're just kicking it, fellas. So if you got questions, ask me and I'll get to them. Where do you want to start with joints overseas? Like, everybody knows I pregame. I pregame on everything. But a lot of times I meet women overseas and I go in meeting them with the knowledge that I don't want to have sex with them. Because when you go in with the knowledge that you want to sleep with them, it makes it a little bit harder because they can pick that up. So a lot of times I just be going to get to know them a little bit. I know it might sound lame or nothing, but I'll be just going to get to know them. And it evolves into a lot of stuff. Like, let me see if I can talk about some without saying any names. Like I got my road dog. I was just talking to my road dog, and like because Colombia is closed and we can't get to Colombia, she holds like a little part of my heart. You know what I mean? It's like the way she treats and stuff she does, and just like not asking for money. That's like a real turn on. I'm not gonna tell you the names, but I'll talk about it. And I have a woman in Colombia that holds a piece of my heart now. The girlfriend boyfriend thing, we don't do that. I don't do that. But it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And I try to keep in touch with her, because if you don't keep in touch with the women that you like are enjoying in Colombia or in any other country you go to, they end up getting bored, and then next time they might either want to charge you money or they might just forget about you. So what do you say? You save a lot of money paying a yearly membership, to be honest, compared to $32 a month. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And like I said, because the YouTube pays me money now, I'm able to do that. But prior to it, I was like, I don't need to pay for this. Why I'm gonna do it? Why I'm gonna do it? But now that I use Tinder to, as a tool for my channel to get to meet women, and places I go, now I can write it off on my taxes. So it's kind of dope. What's going on, Travel Shortcuts? Yeah, we just kicking it today, man. Today we just kicking it, talking about dating and whatnot, and how it is, like experiences, any kind of things you got, any hints you got, any advice. Like, we're all sharing. We're like a network of people sharing. That's what this is. This is not just me talking and you listening. This is us sharing. I'm learning from you guys also. Aeroplano, what's up, man? Detroit in the building, D-Town. I actually met this dope girl from Detroit. She's a nurse, and I met her in Trinidad. She has like her own nursing company and all that stuff. Oh man, I forgot her name. Dang, I forgot her name. She bad though. If it was your first time spending 2 months in the country, would you go to Colombia, Mexico, or Brazil? Here's the thing about this. Personally, my thing would be Colombia, because I'm familiar with the area. I have people I consider friends over there, not just women, but I have people I consider friends over there, and I feel more comfortable moving around that country. Brazil, if you want to go for the females, just for the females for pay to play, I would say Brazil, because you're going to get you're not going to get more attractive women as a number, but you'll get more better looking women in Brazil. Or if you want to do activities and stuff, it depends. 'Cause if you don't speak Portuguese, you're gonna have a hard time in Brazil. It's not like Spanish. Spanish you can get around, because people that speak Spanish, a lot of people speak English if they speak Spanish. But Portuguese, it's gonna have a hard time. But right now, the only thing available is Mexico. So if you're talking about you're planning on doing that 2 months right now, you're gonna have to go to Mexico, because it's the only thing open. Let's see. What's going on, Caribbean Casanova? Because Colombia closed, seems like everybody going to Tijuana. See, the whole thing about Tijuana, I might actually go to Tijuana once, But to me, Tijuana is like Sasua. It's like a place you're gonna go, pay to play, and it's gonna be all in your face. And when it comes to women on that aspect, because you guys know I'm not all girlfriend, and I'm not all pros. But when it comes to that aspect, I don't like pros that throw it in my face and say, "Hey, take it, take it, take it." No, no, no. Converse with me. Let me feel a little bit interested. Let me get to know a little bit about you, and then we good. It's just just vibe to it. I'm gonna move through this a little faster too. I'll definitely be traveling abroad starting December. I appreciate your channel, man. Yo, I appreciate everybody supporting, man. Like I said, I'm doing this live because like I just felt like talking, talking about women because I have on my black man guys, I have the women part. So when I started breaking stuff down, I'm like, wow, I really don't have a part of my channel where it's just me talking about or discuss not talking about, but just discussing with the supporters about women. So let's sit and talk about women. Let me create this part. So I have Monday Talk Mondays, where we go about the financial aspect of how I got to where I got, and now we have uh, Millennial Dating Wednesdays, the single man's perspective, where we can talk about women the same way I do in the black man's guide. Yeah, Tinder, and honestly, South America has had the best Tinder experience I've been in all the places I've been. South America has the most. I'm talking about uh, Costa Rica. Well, that's central. Well, I'll say central and south because I don't know where the borderline is. Costa Rica, Mexico, and Colombia and Brazil. So those have been the best Tinder experiences I've had around the world. And just for those that are new to this channel who may not have seen all my videos, I've been to over 15, 16, 17 countries or different like that. So I've been to a lot of countries in, yes, South America is it. Caribbean Casanova says, HG chilling, that's the only thing I do. That's the only thing that I do envy. They're living in the Dominican Republic is Tinder is not as fire as it is in South America. Here and then he said, yeah. It's the ratio, man. The ratio, like, pros are dope, man. Pros are dope. That's hands down. But sometimes you do want a little bit of a challenge. You do want to meet girlfriends or girlfriend types. You want that experience so you can say, I feel a little bit, I feel a little bit dope that I can do that still. I still got it. What's good, Chris? Have I ever dealt with someone overseas that knew you were on YouTube? Yes. Every female that I come across overseas knows I'm on YouTube. Like I was saying earlier, the girl in Colombia that has like a piece of my heart and stuff, she knows I'm on YouTube. She doesn't really watch YouTube that much. But I also I met a couple women in Mexico and they know I'm on YouTube. And sometimes if the woman is more American-like, or if the woman is more from the United States, rather, YouTube becomes an issue. YouTube becomes an issue when you're dealing with a woman and she's American because she sees you on YouTube with all these women in all your videos, she sees all these women. Most women, even though they don't like it, they're attracted by it, but it can cause a lot of stuff. So most of the time, if a woman is complaining about my YouTube, it's because she's from America. The girls from overseas don't really complain. Fly, do I use Cupid? I used Cupid once. The first time I went to Colombian Cupid, and more Cupid or something like that. But Cupid, you gotta pay for, and I don't like. Wait. Are you talking about OK Cupid? Like, because there's also a app called OK Cupid, and I used to use OK Cupid. I believe that's what you're talking about because there's Cupid that is a South American one, and there's OK Cupid, which is in the States. I used to use OK Cupid, but with OK Cupid, I kept running into a lot of hood chicks. I'm just gonna say how it is. I kept running into a lot of hood rats, man, and that shit it just got real, like a real turnoff, man. Because it's like I want to have at least a combo, man. Like let's just you don't want to do nothing for your life. You don't want nothing out of your life. So yeah, if that's the Cupid you're talking about, yeah. Detroit to Newark, you already know, man. Same vibe, different city. What's going on, Alpha Trucker? Nice. Man, listen. Yo, like it's dope that we was able to work through this epidemic. This pandemic. I'm able to do stuff because I do work for that. Let's see. It's hard to find. Kadir says it's hard to find foreign females that consistently communicate with you without asking for money or getting bored with you from too much communication. In Brazil, them termers be popping. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends. It really depends how you approach them when you see them. Because if you don't speak any Spanish, you don't speak any Portuguese, or you don't speak the language that you go to the country, they're automatically going to assume that you're just coming out of the pocket with dollars, and that's how they're going to always treat you. Like, um, point break. There's a girl that I showed on my videos, who, you know, she's a daycare worker. She was on one of my videos from Colombia and Cartagena, and you know, although I've never paid for her, I talk to her frequently on WhatsApp, and she never has asked me for money. But she is a daycare worker. She's a pro, but she's never asked me for money, and I talk to her frequently on the app. It really depends, man. I've had one woman, and I cut her off because you can't. Here's the thing: once a woman from overseas lets me hit without paying, like, you can never ask me for money, like, to pay for it. I might do something for your family, or may give you, you know, some money if you really like. Actually, I probably won't. It's only one woman that, like I said, the one that got a little bit of my heart in Colombia, that I you know, give her money to help out her family while I'm there, not sending it overseas, but while I'm there, I'll buy groceries for her family. But yeah, man, like, you just gotta approach them in a way where they know, you know, it ain't like that. And as soon as they ask for money, just cut them off. Just cut them off, because it's not worth it. You'll find another one. I speak Spanish. Nice. I'm telling you, you get a different quality, man. All right, what about the women from South Korea and Thailand? Like, I haven't been to Thailand. Oh shoot, wait a minute. I haven't been to Thailand or South Korea yet, but I dated a woman from Bangkok. She was a now, back in the day, back in the day, they used to have on Cupid, on not on Cupid, on POF, and on POF, Plenty of Fish, which we'll go over on one of these episodes too. On Plenty of Fish, there used to be on Plenty of Fish, there used to be a lot of au pairs. There used to be a lot of au pairs on Plenty of Fish. And what an au pair is a woman, or like from the age of 19 to like 25, who comes over to the States, and they watch kids. Oh shoot, nice. They watch kids, and the girl that I met from Thailand was an au pair. She I hooked up with her, and she's a cool friend. She's a cool friend now still. She's married now, but she's from Thailand, and she was dope, cool. But you know, I don't have a preference at all. But I mean, I guess they cool. I guess they look good. How was Tinder in Mexico? Tinder in Mexico was okay. It wasn't great. Tinder in Cancun wasn't that good. Tinder in Playa was good. Tinder in Tulum is the best though. If you're gonna do Tinder, the best place out of all the places I went in Mexico for Tinder was Tulum. I was getting them left and right. It's just the fact that we didn't stay overnight in Tulum. I couldn't really hook up with any of them. But I had a lot of them in Tulum, man. Have you ever thought about getting paid for consulting and helping people out planning vacations? No, that's not where that. Nah, I don't. I said in one of my posts that I don't take donations, and I don't want to do this as a job, because I just do it for entertainment. I think here's the thing: when they wanted to hide stuff from, you know, black people and other people, back in the old days, they hide it in a book. But now, if they want to hide stuff, they charge you for it, because a lot of people can't afford it. That's why I consistently give out knowledge on Pulse, give out the information that I gain from my trips to other people for free. Paying for pros is dating. Well, paying for pros is a part of dating. Dating is just the activity of you meeting up with another person to go out and do stuff that you have interest in. It doesn't matter if you pay or not. If you're meeting up with a woman, or man, if that's your thing, if you're meeting up with a woman and you go out somewhere, it's a date. If you're doing something and you guys are trying to get to know each other more, you guys are getting to the point where you're going to get intimate with each other, or even if you're just going out for intimacy, that's still dating. You're still dating. You're still dating. You're just not courting. You're not courting, if that's what you mean. I haven't been to Argentina yet. I met a lot of Argentine women when I was in Mexico, and I met a couple Argentine women when I was in Barranquilla Carnival this year. The chicks I've seen from there are all hot. Yeah, but the girls in Argentina are more model-esque. They're more skinnier, and they like they. You know, I ain't gonna say they're tall, but they're more model-esque. They're skinnier, and they you know, they cool. They cool. But Argentina right now is going through a lot of problems, and because Argentina is going through a lot of problems, a lot of Argentinian women are going to Mexico. A lot. And when you go to Cancun, you go to Isla Mujeres, you're gonna see a lot of Argentinian women. And some people say they don't like black guys, but I didn't get that. I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that vibe at all. So let's see. Let me know when you're coming back to the Dominican Republic. I know you're way over there on the west side of the United States, but DR. No, I'm in North. I'm only like 4 hours from the DR, but I've been to DR 3 times. And like I said, the vibe of the DR. First of all, the lockdowns. I'm not going over when the lockdowns. It's just no point of me going to lockdowns unless I just want a guys trip. We're going to go over there and just pro out the weekend. It don't make sense for me to go there because that's the only thing for me. In my mind, the only thing I can see to do in the DR while they have lockdown is pay for pros. You know what I mean? So, yeah, quarantine. Yeah. Let's see. Although a couple of guys showed me Envy, and Envy, if you're going for pros, does look like a good place. Oh yeah, Latin American Cuba. Yeah. Latin American Cuba is what I used for when I went over to Barranquilla for the first time when I had no knowledge of it. But I don't personally think after going there multiple times and after doing I don't think that's the best choice. I think you can use Tinder, which is free, or you can use Bumble, or you can just go on Instagram and search the That's the thing that works too. A lot of people don't know. If you go on Instagram, if you're going to a place and you go on Instagram and you type in the search for that location, it's gonna be a bunch of women that come up that you can just DM, and the DM works. It definitely works. Yeah, Latin American Cuba is the thing is you gotta pay for it, but it does have women that are going to be talking to you. So, and they have translated too. Nice. Let me see. Where did I go? Where did I go? I feel a lot. Wait. I feel a lot of men on your channel would greatly benefit from you doing a series showing them how to operate within the good girl non-pro world. It is very okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so one thing, like I said, the knowing Spanish helps a lot. The second thing is it depends where you go. Like you can go to certain clubs where you know it's gonna be pros at, but then you can just talk to a woman like in my Mexico video. If you haven't seen it, when we was on the beach, there was a girl just cleaning up trash there. And we could talk to her from right there and there. I knew she wasn't a pro. You know what I mean? I didn't feel as though she was a pro. Rather, she gave me the girlfriend vibe. I could have went on and got her number and stuff, but I knew I wasn't staying in Tulum, so we let it slide. But I was able to pick her up and be interactive because if you ever pause in front of a woman, like if you're talking to her and you just pause, you might lose all motivation. You might lose all, adrenaline that's going to get you that girl or get you that woman rather. But I like I said in my Mexico video, I broke down the non-pros and the good girl, but it's really hard to differentiate overseas, man, because even a good girl would take money if a guy offered it. I'm not speaking on all women in South America, but if you meet a good girl, you offer her money, and right now during the pandemic, yeah, definitely. Real brother, what's going on, man? What's going on, real brother? We all a bunch of guys sitting back here kicking it, man. We just kicking it right now. Just talking about the ladies and thing. In the background, you'll see all the different Tinders things I swiped earlier, and then I'm looking. I'm gonna go. We'll go over each of these again at 30 minutes, I guess, because I don't really want to make this too long. But we'll go over. Damn. We'll go over each of these. That's probably a dude. Let me see more pictures. They ain't got no more pictures, of course. It's a dude. Damn it. We'll go over more of these women when 4 miles away. Oh, Snapchat, that's a fake profile. We'll go over more of the Tinder and stuff when we get to 30 minutes because I don't want to make this too long. I just want to get to everybody's comments first. And I'm gonna try to do this. I can't promise you. I'm gonna try to do this every weekend where we just kick back. We talk about dating, anything new coming up, anything you guys want to talk about. I'm gonna try to do this every week, every Wednesday. And keep up with this. I'm in Santo Domingo. Pretending. All right, talking. Look at it. All right, let's see. Black Ham TV, what up, man? My top 3 baddest women. Wait, from what countries or from what country? Mez. Au pairs. Yes, au pair. Yes, au pairs, man. Listen, that was my first. I was looking everywhere to find au pairs. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me show y'all something. I'm actually in an au pair group on Facebook. Hold on. I ain't sneaking, but they allowed me in an au pair group on Facebook. I hope you guys can see this while I'm talking because I really can't see the back au pair group. And like like I said, when it comes to meeting women, I've tried. So I mean, I was always an online person, and I was unattractive at first, and then when I got attractive, I just kept my online capabilities. But it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of au pairs in this group, man. And like from all over. Now I haven't really tried to shoot my shot at any of these au pairs yet because they all be from the ages of 19 to like 25. But at the same token, if I really wanted to shoot my shot, I could. You know what I mean? I could because it's a whole group full of nothing but au pair women. And like it would be kind of creepy, I guess, but not really. If you gonna shoot your shot, shoot your shot. But when I learned about au pairs, I was like, dang, this could hold me over until I'm able to travel. Like when I started, you gotta wait for it. When I started traveling and I because I work a lot, so I can't travel all the time. Maybe like 4 times a year. But in between travels, I just go and just find au pairs and link up with au pairs, and it gives me a piece of the world. Yeah, it gives me a piece of the world while I'm here in America or in the United States. So yeah, this is an au pair group that I'm in. I was telling you guys about. It's like secret stuff because a lot of people don't know that these groups actually exist. But au pair New York, au pair New Jersey, all that stuff, man. Let's go back to Tinder. See what you guys saying. 1 Brazil, 2 Ethiopians, 3 Middle Eastern women. I like this mix, man. I like this mix. For me, I'd say my favorite women so far. 1 would be Colombian because I don't just go by looks. I go by the interaction. I go by how they treat you. 1 would be Colombian. 2, you know what? The Ethiopians might come second for me too, man. Because I met some Ethiopians in Canada and I met some Ethiopians in Dubai. So Ethiopians might come second also. And my 3rd would be Brazil. I think that would be my top 3 places for women that I've been so far, or I've come across or hung out with. Like if you guys didn't see my Black Man's Guide to Canada to Caravana or see my Caravana vlogs, I actually had an Ethiopian woman I was kicking it with in the vlogs. Oh my gosh, she actually hit me up the other day, and I was like, wow, you still got my number? But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. What was her name? Damn, I forgot her name. I feel bad. Facts, cut off leeches. Definitely, man. You don't. As soon as that girl asks for money, man. Like unless she's giving you that what's that WAP? Unless she's giving you that WAP, and it ain't really costing you no big WAP, then yeah, cut her ass off, chop. And when I'm there, I don't mind rewarding females for cooking and helping. Yeah, definitely, man. Like the box is good, and I'll give it some bread for the box. But when she start doing stuff like cooking and I ain't got to worry about this stuff, I might backtrack on that. I might keep you while I'm there. And I usually don't double backtrack. And when I get a pro, I don't backtrack and go back to the same pro the next time. The next time I come, if you're gonna give it to me for free, that's one thing. But I'm not gonna go pro one time, one vacation, and then the next vacation go to the same exact pro. No, it doesn't make any sense. And I definitely like threes. When I'm there, I don't mind whatever I don't spend, I'm gonna give to whoever the best in my rotation. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I was with you for a minute there. I don't know about the last part. Dave, what up, man? David, could I ever see myself getting married in the future? No. Either in the States or overseas, double no. First of all, I'm not getting married in the States because the laws of marriage in the United States are not in favor of the guy. Doesn't matter what part of the United States you're in, it's never in favor of the guy. Secondly, I worked too hard to get to where I'm at in life to end up like Dr. Dre is probably going to end up like Michael Jordan to end up like Jeff Bezos. I mean, no, it's just the principle, Smokey. It's the principle. Let's see. Next time I'm gonna check out San Domingo. Nice. Oh, you got to be kidding, Fly Boy. Plenty of Fish app is terrible these days. Now they call it Plenty of Wells. Okay. Here's the thing. Me personally, Plenty of Fish still works for me. Now, Plenty of Fish has Plenty of Fish. For those that don't know, Plenty of Fish is a website. You just type in POF.com. And this website has always been my emergency go-to site. Whenever Tinder was moving slow, whenever Bumble was moving slow, I would just go to POF and I would be able to get something off of there. Now, he's saying a lot of them are bigums. There are some bigums on there. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 out of 10. But at the same token, sometimes you just got a dry spell and you got to knock a bigums out. And other times, it's quality stuff on there too, man. It's quality stuff on POF too. I can't knock POF, man. Wow, how am I far? Oh, I'm so far. Let me see. MG, what up, man? I only date women in Colombia nowadays. See, MG, investor, I don't know if you live in Colombia, but if you don't live in Colombia, you live in the States, and you only date Colombian women, those women are probably already changed to the United States mentality, and that's going to be very costly most of the time. I don't know in your case, but from my experience, that's either going to be very costly as far as you got to spend a lot of money on them or spend a lot of money with them, take them places and stuff, or it's going to be a lot of time consuming where they want to spend a lot of time with you. And I would rather give more money than my time because my time I spend making sure I can get to the financial part I'm trying to go. 18 to 25 is your age group. I'll do 18 to 30 in the United States. You got to, well, actually, in the United States, I really don't have an age group. In the United States, as long as it's over 19, 19 is probably my limit. I won't do 18 because the mentality is different. But in the United States, I'll date women that is 19 to 90. 19 to 90. I'll have, we can have fun. It is what it is. Is it just me or the Venice women? All right. Chris Spencer. Chris Spencer just brought up a thing. Now, I won't say that all Venezuelan women look the best, but I will say there's something about Venezuelan women that's just got me right now. It's something about it, man. I don't know if it's the way they treat you, the way they carry themselves, but it's something about Venezuelan women that got me right now. Actually, the other day I was with my son, and we go to the same McDonald's every day because it's next to his mother's house. So my son loves McDonald's. I get the same thing, and I get no salt because I know salt is not good for you. So I get no salt. And the same Venezuelan girl is there every time I go. She works all the time. So the other day, I actually asked for her Instagram, and we linked up. I want to show you guys her picture, but I haven't met up with her outside of the drive-through window yet. So I gotta hold on to the picture for now, fellas. For now, I don't know if that's gonna be a story time or if it's just gonna be me showing you the picture of the Venezuelan woman I met. And she's from Venezuela, but she lives in America and she has kids in America. So yeah, man, it's something about Venezuelan women right now. I live in my dream. When you leave the US, there's a thing called semi-pro. I try not to go by the definition of everybody else because everybody else's definition is different. Like for me, there's prostitutes, but then there's girlfriends, and then there's pros, and then there's daycare workers. And for those that don't know, like I said, I'll break it down real quick. A girlfriend is a woman who wants time for your time, who wants your time for her time, to get intimate, whatever. A prostitute is a girl who just every day she works and all she does is trade time for money, time for money, time for money. That's all she does. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have anything else. She just does that. Then a pro. A pro is a woman who has a career. She may work at a store or something. She may have a career. She has a family. But on the weekends, she may, trade time for money. And then a daycare worker is a woman who may go on a weekend trip with her girls to make some money and then go back to her. Like they have a lot of daycare workers and weekend warriors in Barranquilla that go from Barranquilla to Cartagena for the weekend once a month, make all the money, and then you'll never catch them. They don't do the pro stuff in Barranquilla. They go all the way to Cartagena to do it. It's a bunch of them. So that's why I differentiate daycare workers from pros, from prostitutes, from girlfriends. The gray area is a woman. Let me see. I'm trying to get semi-pro is a girl who doesn't mind, girl who you're into, but doesn't mind you giving a little money. I don't know. That's a board. That's a hard board. That sounds like a more of a pro to me, man. That don't sound like semi-pro because I don't know. Like I say, everybody has different definitions. Which country and city do I like the best? Okay, for different places is different things. When we're talking about activity-wise, my best experience activity-wise was probably Costa Rica because I was able to do so much. From being next to the volcano to zip lining over rainforest to going in a hot spring for the first time to traveling 2 miles away. So I'd say Costa Rica. For meeting women and interacting with women, I would say Colombia because, like I said, the Spanish speaking takes it better than Brazil, and also it's a higher quality of attractive women in Brazil. Brazil might have the most 11s, but the average woman in Brazil is like a 6 or a 7. You're going to see a lot of 11s, but the average woman in Brazil is like a 6 or a 7. The average woman in Colombia like a 7 or an 8. So when it comes to women, I'd say Colombia. And when it comes to just chilling with my homies and having fun, I'd say Canada. Canada for Carabana was probably the most lit time I had with my homies, just chilling with my homies. Like parties and stuff. Well, actually, no, Barranquilla Carnival was dope too, but probably, yeah, I don't know. I dated older women from Houston. I dated older women in Houston from Thailand, South Korea in the 40s. They have good values, but I wanted to travel overseas for a young woman. You don't even have to travel overseas for a young woman, man. You can get an au pair, or you can just go to like Google Thailand women dating sites and see which one comes up. Doesn't it feel like you're paying for it? Doesn't even feel like you're paying for it. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, that's a tough definition because it kind of, Let me see. What's the itinerary for 2021? Also, is it easier to holler at a mature woman overseas versus youngins? No. It's hard. It's more difficult to holler at a mature woman because a mature woman is going to want you to invest a lot more time than her. The younger woman, she's going to be into the thrill of you being a foreigner. The mature woman, she's going to want you to invest more time into it, especially if she has a career, not a job, but a career. The itinerary for 2021. All right, let's think. So my flight to Barranquilla, Colombia, is booked for February. I don't know. I'm sure Colombia is going to be open by February. Carnival, even if Carnival's not big, I'm still going to Barranquilla. I'm gonna link up with the girl that got a piece of my heart. I'm gonna link up with some other things, and I'm gonna try to get over to Santa Marta. Also, I plan on, if they do have it, going to Tokyo for the Olympics. Now that's all. The Olympics all depends on if they are having it and if we can actually get over there as United States citizens. So that's the other thing. Those might be the only two things I do next year. So you guys will probably get a Black Man's Guide to Santa Marta quarantine. That'll probably be the next Black Man's Guide because I'm supposed to be. I don't want to say I might be going somewhere, and I don't want to say when because people like I might. Here's the thing, like I said, I get quarantined for 2 weeks if people start snitching at my job that I'm going somewhere internationally. So I don't want to tell you if I go somewhere this year, I'm going to do something. But I will say I'm definitely going in February to Barranquilla Carnival and hopefully Tokyo Olympics will be the other thing for 2021. But that'll probably be it because I'm actually closing on a house in Miami, and I'm going to be doing a lot of filming from Florida and from Miami next year. With the process of me getting my house ready to rent, and to give me my house, my condo ready to rent and stay going back and forth to my condo, getting everything right. So that's gonna be a big part of 2021 for me. But I'm still doing the 2 trips. Hopefully, I can get to Cuba too. Au pair, AUPAR. Do you know what? Wait, do you know what, bro? I can see why it's a little difficult outside of the United States, which is why I suggest a YouTube series. Oh, I'll hit you on Instagram. Maybe you do a collaboration. We'll see. We can see about that, man. We definitely see about that. Like I said, I don't be having a lot of time, but I do have time. Like after I get off work and come in and do stuff like this for you guys. For myself, I only smashed 18 to 25-year-old girls in Colombia. I get it. I get it. I don't think I've hit anything over 25 in Colombia either. I'm not against it, but I don't think. No, I have. I have. The pro I had in Cartagena, she was like 32 or 34, something like that. My new standard. Definitely hit the like button. Appreciate that, Black Hams. 80 people in the room. I appreciate that. Let's see. So Sue tomorrow, Apex. Apex, yo, we gotta get you gotta get back on your channel stuff. I don't know what happened with your channel with YouTube, but when you post certain things on your channel, they probably knock it off. But you can find a way to get stuff on there without showing. Because if you put like a happy face over over a box, or blurries over the breast, stuff like that, you can get your channel. Because I seen what you were trying to do. I kind of got the gist of what you were doing, and I was like, oh, they let this rock, and I was looking, and then the next day was gone. Another thing is go on an app called Hello Talk. I heard of that. It's a language learning app that connects you with native speakers so you both can practice. Then meet her when you travel. Oh, that's very clever, man. That's very clever. Don't flirt on the app. Okay. What au pair? Okay, Capricorn Way. If you just coming in and you didn't hear us talking about the au pair. Au pair is a woman who it probably could be guy too, but I'm just gonna say an au pair is a woman who is basically rented by a wealthy family in the United States, who has that woman watch her kids. Sometimes they have a car, sometimes they basically stay in that same house as the wealthy family, and they watch the kids when the wealthy family travels. There aren't as many now during this pandemic because everybody's working from home, but it was very a lot of au pairs in the last couple of years coming over from different countries, all different countries: France, Europe, Colombia, Brazil, the Czech Republic. I met so many different au pairs near where I live, and yeah, but yeah, babysitters. You can say babysitters. They're not all from Brazil though, man. But yeah, babysitters in the United States. Yeah, I see it, man. Yeah, like Capricorn Way. I showed you guys the group on Facebook. Maybe that's where you guys are at right now. Oh wow, you definitely okay. I get it. Oh wow, you definitely just put me on. I didn't understand why there's so many Filipino women and so many different ethnicities, but they're all au pairs. Mind blown. Oh, I see where you guys at now. I really want to retire in Panama. You been there before? I did a pass through in Panama. I was there for a couple hours on a connecting flight, but I haven't been to Panama yet. But I do want to go back. I hear it's expensive though. Marcus Lewis, what's going on, bro? Financial freedom is what I'm working on it. Yeah, man. Like that's why, like I said, I don't. When you're in a relationship with a girl, when you're in a relationship, you kind of put a lot of stuff off because you want to make that woman happy. And for me, it's more important for me to be financially independent so I can make my kids pass my wealth to my kids so they can have generational wealth, so they can know not how to spend it correctly, so they can know how to invest correctly, so they can know how to keep it going and not lose it every generation, like they say. But when you fall in love, it's like I love hard when I love. So I'm gonna really put a lot into that woman, and I just don't want to do it now. Kadir, no simping, bro. It's the simping word. I don't know. It depends. It has different meanings. Wow, I can't be this funny. I am. Wow. Imagine giving a woman your money just because you're leaving. Yeah, that's crazy. My stomach hurts from laughing so hard. You was like, nah. I was with you. Yo, listen, man. I was, man. Talking shit, my dog. I tuned in, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, it's people that get married and stuff, and it's for them. But it's like every day, every day I work in a town where it's like a lot of uh, families and a lot of Caucasian people with big houses and white picket fences, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. But for me, that's not what I want. It's like Adam and Eve. Like I've seen the garden. I've been to these countries and seen the garden. I come back to the States. I don't want no simple regular life where they're teaching you in the books. I know there's way more out there. And I think there's nothing wrong with having that simple life. But once you know something's out there, it's hard to let it go. Oh, Mr. Traveler, what up, man? Oh, this guy right here is a cool dude, man. He been in so many places. And when it comes to being a single millennial, you guys have got to see this guy, man. His Instagram, man. He's be there. Oh man, it's a lot of stuff I don't want to say because I don't want to travel this. But I specify in Colombia. Which city I'm hitting? What do you mean? Which city am I hitting? And what's he saying? In Colombia? I don't know. POF. This is a great combo. Oh, you got it, man. Arrow. Let me see. 90. There is nothing like Ethiopian women. Yes, man. It's like it's something about Ethiopian women where it's like I don't. I didn't really want to say it, but I'm gonna say it because it's simple. I'm not gonna try to be politically correct with this. They're very submissive, man, and that's a big turn on. I'm not saying that all women have to be submissive. I'm just saying that Ethiopian women are very submissive and are willing to tend to your needs as a man, and that feeling is dope. It's dope as hell. Um, what's going on, D? Yeah, I heard Meridia, bro. Bro, I heard Meridia Yucatan. I was supposed to think about going there when I was in Mexico, but it's kind of far from Cancun. It's kind of far from Cancun. But I met a lot of women on Tinder from Meridia, Yucatan. So yeah, I know that spot was dope. That spot was dope. Oh no, say it's not so, fly boy. I had no idea you was harpooning whales. But you're right, during the dry spell, yo, man, listen. Here, all right, check this out, fellas. Check this out. Follow me. It's 88 people in the room. Follow this right here. If you sleep or are intimate with all tens, right? If you sleep or are intimate with all tens, all women who are tens, don't you think that gets boring after a while? Then if every woman you sleep with is a 10, how do you tell the difference? See, for me, I think it's a variety. It's the variety in different types of women, the different looks, different ethnicities, different weights, different complexions that makes the woman beautiful. So when I travel places and I do stuff, I try to have women from all different. Now I know a lot of you guys like, oh no, she's so chunky, I wouldn't do that. Another, oh, she's just black as heck, I wouldn't do that. Oh, she's too white, I wouldn't do that. But I think life is about balance, and I think you can only appreciate the 10 if sometimes you have fives, if sometimes you have twos, well, maybe not two, if sometimes you have fours, but you can only really appreciate the 10 if you have a collection of numbers of different levels of women, in my book. Black Ham, line, bro. I'm just saying I don't mind helping out with a few dollars. As long as it's a great service. Once I leave, I ain't sending. Yeah, the Western Union Poppy thing. I no. Here's the thing. I've done it. I've done it once. I've done it once to get tickets, and I got my tickets. I've done it once to just send the girl money because it was during the pandemic, and I sent the girl that I connect with, that I bought food for her family. I send her money because $40 ain't nothing to me. You know what I mean, $40 ain't nothing to me. So I've done that once, but yeah, I'm not. You're not taking the change. I got $100 left here. Take the change. I'm not leaving tomorrow. Venezuelan women have that wop. Facts, big facts, Caribbean. I've never met a Venezuelan woman who didn't have a classy style and a certain vibe about them. They're the only one. They're the only white women I love. I'm kind of confused though. because I don't know if Venezuelan women are white, man. The Venezuelan women that I know are usually like my complexion or a little bit lighter. So I don't know. But either way, you definitely right on that, man. Tragic. I'm only attracted to big women. Which of those countries have the most big women? Ooh, that's a good question. Which country has the most big women that I've been to? Aside from the United States. United States got a lot of big women. United States got a lot of big women. But internationally, I'd say it's a good question. I'd say Jamaica or London. I'd say Jamaica or London. I'd say either Jamaica or London have had the most big women. When I say big, I say over 180 pounds. So Jamaica and London, Jamaica first, of course, and then London. They've had the most big women, man. Oh, we got 103 people in the room. Shout out to everybody in the room, man. If you got any questions, leave in the room. I'm gonna get to you. I'm trying to move a little quicker. Ethiopian females are fine as hell, but that Boeing airline Ethiopian is a no. They hurting with them Ethiopian airlines though. I don't know. I know the Ethiopians on Emirates is freaking fly, bro. Yo, those are the best Ethiopians I ever seen. Oh, Andre, man, yo, I gotta give a clap for this man, Andre, man. Andre, man, he just came back from Cancun, bro. Yo, I don't know if I can say this, Andre, so let me take your picture down before I say it. This guy had a different beats every night, and they was bad, bro. Bad, bro. I don't know. I mean, I took a picture down, so if I'm saying it, and they don't know what I'm talking about. But anybody in the room now, bro, he had a different beats every night, and they was bad, bro. Shout out to Andre, man. Yo, shout out to Andre, man. My G, bro. But yo, yeah, Salvia definitely was the best, man. Yup. Oh yeah. You know, I realized the prices were so expensive for us because we bought 2 rooms that just happened to be in one Airbnb thing together. But yeah, I think if you split it, it'd be better. Yeah, man, and the daytime activity is actually stuff to do. Capricorn Way. I sent you the I do it one more time for you since you're here. 98 people in the room, 100 people in the room. There's an au pair site. Now it might be an au pair site in your city also, but I'm in New Jersey, the New York area, and you're gonna find the better ones in New Jersey because most of the wealthy people who have babysitters, they're going to be in New Jersey. So you're gonna find the most the most attractive ones in New Jersey. Let me see it. Let me see it. And Andre. Yeah, you're gonna find the most attractive au pairs in New Jersey. But yeah, that was that. All right, let's go back to it. In Brazil. Oh, where do I find the au pairs in Brazil? Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's au pairs in Brazil because au pairs are usually babysitters for wealthy families, and I don't know if they have them in Brazil like that. Mexico Friday. I'm booking Colombia too. See, Mr. Traveler, he's on it already, man. Mr. Traveler is on it already. Make sure you guys follow his Instagram, man, because when I say he go more places than I go, he definitely go, and he stay longer too. Are you going to the same Playa del Carmen area, or are you staying somewhere else, Mr. Traveler? And I'm actually, like I said, I'll tell you offline because I know you. But I'm definitely trying to finagle something before February. I'm definitely going to Colombia for February, but I'm trying to finagle something before. That's all I'll say. It all really depends on when I close on this house and what I got to do. In this condo. Sasua burnt out. Brazil open and popping. Yeah. Shout out to Prestige Physiques. Prestige Physiques is another brother from Jersey. Never met him in person, but I've talked to him plenty of times. He's a cool dude. And he's in Brazil right now. So for all of those that might be scared to go to Brazil because of what we're hearing in the United States about Brazil, Prestige Physiques has a channel where he goes live in Brazil every day. And now, yo, that's the best info you can get, man. Don't go to the news. Don't go to the websites. Go directly to the guy who is actually over there shooting the stuff live. Apex is coming back. Hide your mommies. Let me see. Man, I just okay. Man, I just got my passport because of you. Now can't even decide what to do with myself. Yo, bro, when you get that first stamp, man, bro, it's like an addiction, man. It's like an addiction. And you going either way, anywhere you go, you're gonna enjoy it. It's a different world, man. Going back to I've never been to Ethiopia though, man. I have never been to Ethiopia. That would be kind of dope. That would be kind of dope to go actually to where Ethiopia is at and really, But I do want to do the whole African tour, and I don't want to go that far without real brother. Nah, they in the street for the streets. Mexico City. Yeah, I think Mexico City is kind of dope too. I want to go there for Night of the Dead, but right now during pandemics, I try to stay out of like certain areas. Not to say they bad or not, but I'm not. I'm trying to maneuver around places where things are a little bit getting back to normal. I would think that not because it's dangerous, but because I think they would shut Mexico City down the same way they shut like the DR down. Panama might as well move it. Wow, that's crazy. I heard it's expensive, but I didn't think it was bad. J Mass, what up, man? Would I ever go back to Hawaii? I don't know, man. I don't know. I had fun in Hawaii, but Hawaii is like the same price as New Jersey is when it comes to spending money and stuff. And even though it gives you the tropical vibe and it gives you the international vibe, Hawaii is still a part of the United States, and tin don't really work that good over there. So I don't know. Maybe because I didn't have to connect over there, I didn't know exactly where to meet, the women who would be interested in stuff. But I did meet one cool woman, but maybe not. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Eritrean, yeah. I know Ethiopian women do, James. Ethiopian women definitely do. I don't know about Eritrean, but I know Ethiopian women. I met a bunch of Ethiopian women on my travels, and Australian women. Yeah. I'm just messing with Apex. Yeah, he is savage. Apex is a savage, man. But I like that. I like the fact that it's different levels, man. And that's what makes us so dope, man. 106 people in the room. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you can. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that too. But I like the fact that you guys are communicating in the room, making moves, making plans. So it's not just me here talking to everybody, man. That's dope. What's going on, Paint Your Lifestyle? Cast, all facts. Fellows, Mexico City, Brazil, Cambodia. I don't know about Cambodia, bro. I don't know about Cambodia. I'll be watching this other traveler. She from New Jersey too, but her number's up there. Her name like Mary Jane Travels or something like that. And shout out to Mary. She thinking in a snicker too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She thinking in a snicker too, but she from Jersey and she be traveling also. And she has some experiences in Cambodia where I'm looking around based on her video. I'm like, I don't know if that's a place I want to go, but who knows? Yeah, marriage is definitely a dangerous business. GC, what up, man? Some people got different standards. No need to justify who you want to smash. Nah, not at all. But I try to give people a open mind about things because a lot of people just, they don't need to be told, but it'd be good if they heard somebody say it. If you can't get a 10, at least you can get 5 2s. Bro, I don't think I can. I seen a 3. She might have been a 4 at the most when I was in Isla Mujeres. I seen a 4, and she was a pro, but it was turning me off. So I don't know if I could do a 2, man. That's a fact, GC. That is a fact. T Martin is right behind it. You know it, man. Panama has biggies. I don't know, man. I haven't been outside. South Africa has big women. Yeah, South Africa does too, man. Well, Ghana does. Nigeria does. They all have big women, but a lot of them all have big backsides. DR, South Africa, Jamaica. You tripping me. Ever get bored smashing 10s? Into each his own. I don't know, man. And here's the thing. All right. here I'm going to go off on the little side, which a lot of people might not agree. A lot of people might not agree with this. I try to slow it down, so when I say it, it comes out somewhat nicely, somewhat proper. A lot of these women that I've been seeing brothers have in the DR, they don't really be looking facially that good. And sometimes the butt be like, it be big, but it don't be like in shape. And I be watching a lot of people's channels. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna turn it down. She give it to me for free. But like some of the stuff don't be. Maybe it's my opinion. I just want to say it's my opinion. Some of these women I be seeing in the DR, I be like, yeah, you got a big butt, but it's just big. It's not like a shape. It's not like whatever. So that's my quick take right there, fellas. So just flew back from Brazil. That's lit. Mickey Smooth, good look, man. Good look. Hey, Mickey Smooth, man. Man, I hope you got a channel or something where we can see some of this info or get some of this or maybe put your put your Instagram in the comments or something, man, so that people that want to know about going to Brazil can really get that information, because a lot of people are nervous about going to Brazil because of how bad the United States news media is making Brazil look right now. But a lot of men, a lot of us want to go to Brazil. Like that was somewhere on my thing. So if you could put your Instagram up there so we can maybe see some pictures and get some footage of YouTube. I mean, I'll go back to it later. Dominican women Dominicans got hella big women. That's what I was trying to break down. Like, I don't want to show somebody else's channel while I'm trying to explain to you guys what I'm talking about, because I don't want to come off bad like that. So just imagine you know what I'm saying. Tay Ron Hill, what up, man? Brother, I'm going on my first international trip. I got to link up with you, Flyboy. Turn up for the one time. Listen, I normally be telling everybody where I go, man, because I want people to know that I'm just the average guy. I'm just the average guy who has a 9 to 5, who lives an extraordinary life, and I'm cool with meeting everybody. I mean, I don't have any like, I don't feel like I'm a big YouTube creator. I don't feel like I'm just too cool to be around people. Nah, if you chill, we can chill. But right now, because like I said, when I went to Mexico, a lot of older people at my job kept running their mouth and going to the manager complaining that I was going to Mexico, even though it wasn't on the list. And because my company doesn't follow what the government says, they follow whatever regulations they want to follow, I got quarantined for 2 weeks. So I went 2 weeks basically. It would have been without pay, but they made me use my vacation. I went 2 weeks because somebody blabbed that I was in somebody blabbed that my lives was in Mexico. And yeah, so like I said, I won't be telling people exactly when I go, but I told them I'm going in February to Barranquilla. That's a fact. Son, what up, man? Ralph, what's going on? I actually booked my Cancun Airbnb on New Year's Eve tonight. That might be lit, bro. That might be lit. Like, my homie King James. You guys know King James from the video. He's actually going to Miami for New Year's Eve, and I might actually go to Miami too, because I wasn't planning. Like I said, this whole getting a condo in Miami wasn't planned. I thought it was going to be after January, but when a deal comes up, you got to take the deal. And so I might actually be I might fly down to Florida for New Year's also. I gotta see if I'm not with my son and my daughter, I might fly down there. First solo YouTube trip international. Where would you say? Okay, first solo YouTube trip international. Where would you say at the Flyboy Way? Looking for nice shapes and good vibes. Your first trip, as great as I like Colombia, I wouldn't say Colombia would be your first trip because you might not want to go nowhere else. The safe bet, you might not like this. The safe bet would be to go to Costa Rica or DR. Those are the two safe bets for your first. My first international trip was to the DR, because you're really going to need to understand, and I would say stay in a resort or first, and then for a night, and then maybe venture around and see if you feel comfortable, because the last thing you want to do is go straight to unless you go to Sosua, where you can, and stay at Ambi, where you can meet a bunch of women. I wouldn't suggest your first trip being somewhere where you go and you don't know the area and you stay in a hotel, you don't know what to do, you don't know what's going on. I suggest your first Walk yourself in. Go to Costa Rica where there's a lot of expats. Go to Mexico. Go to Playa del Carmen where there's a lot of Americans and some of the Mexicans speak English. Go to DR. Those places, the places I would say, one of those 3 places. Wow. I gotta move faster. All over. All right, that's what it is, Mr. Traveler. I'll check out the LPAir Facebook. That's what it is. Definitely follow Prestige. Yeah, man. Man, I do want to get back to Cuba though. Like I just talked to my Cuban girl. The girl linked up with Cuba. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna say this too because we're talking about dating. We're talking about women also. I had a plan that I wanted to have kids by women from all different countries. Well, not all different countries, ethnicities. Black or African, white, Colombian, Asian, and well, that's just those 4. Just those 4. I actually linked up with a girl in Cuba, and I was supposed to be going back and forth with her because, you know what I mean? She got a twin. She's a twin sister. Her twin had kids, and everything was like that. But I haven't been able to get back yet. So I'm hoping I can get back to Cuba, but Cuba is opening up, but it's really, really bad right now. Cuba is really, really bad right now. So, for those who know Cuba, Cuba is normally a little bit bad. I show the great parts of it, but it is a little bit bad. But right now, it's really bad. It's really bad. Prestige channel is ass. He's not showing people shit. He's not going to build a most of those. So he's showing. Well, Mike Harris, you got to understand this. Prestige, he's learning, man. He's learning. You got to give him credit because he's really dedicated to becoming the YouTube creator that he wants to be. He does have times when he sits and talks with women and shows women and stuff. But me, I've been in this YouTube game for like over 10 years. So if you guys would have caught me in the beginning, I wasn't as organized as I am now. I wasn't as good with getting my point. I wasn't as comfortable with organizing. So just give people a time to grow. Give them some time to grow, man. Tia, where you been, Tia? What's going on? How you living over there, man? How's the California life treating you? I mean, hopefully it's getting better now. But what's going on, Tia? Tia be here all the time, man. I didn't do the Brandy Monica thing. I left that one for the women, but the verses. But what's going on, Tia? 119 people in the room. We get some likes, it'd be cool. Let's see what he says. Laughing at that dude that said Venezuela's white. They aren't the same race as Trump. Most Vinnies have the same features as Mexican women, native blood, urine, DNA, with some African as well. Vinnies aren't white. I mean, actually, I didn't think so either, but Prestige ain't even go to Lapa district. Like I said, he's learning, man. You gotta give him some time to learn, man. Give him some time to learn, man. Mexico City is dope. Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go. Where would you recommend for a first-time traveler, South America, Asia, or which country? Once again, I'll go back to, hopefully you was here when you said it the first time, but I'll say it again. Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, or Mexico. Those 3 places, because as a first-time traveler, you want to make sure you have a decent experience. You don't want to go there and have a horrible experience because you feel lost in a whole new country and you don't know what to do. You don't want to go to Colombia because Colombia, you're going to be stuck in Colombia. You ain't going to want to go nowhere else. But you don't want to go nowhere like Brazil first. You don't want to go nowhere like Asia first. You don't want to go nowhere like Thailand, Jamaica or anywhere, or like Cuba or anywhere first, because you really need to get out the country and blend with people who speak English also. Great place. I didn't even get Tinder. Man, listen, I didn't get to all these Tinders that I had left, man. Yeah, oh man, that's right. But the messages I got. Let me see. A lot of these Tinder profiles be fake. Send your number, contact me saying butter, let's make this happen. That's a fake profile. But let's see. Booking Barranquilla trip at the beginning of October, Airbnb and the flight. That should be enough time for Carnival, right? Now, nobody knows if they're going to have Carnival during Barranquilla. Nobody knows. I'm still going, regardless if they have Carnival or not. I'm going to Santa Marta to get some Black Man's Guide in Santa Marta Quarantine Edition. And I'm going to Barranquilla so I can meet up with the girl that got a piece of my heart, and I got to link up with a couple other people. Plus, yeah, I was supposed to be going back in February to finally go and get the setup for my condo that I was going to buy. But because we got locked down, I ended up going with condo in Miami. But yes, that would be enough time. I'm not even booking for Barranquilla until November because I know it's with the pandemic. There's obviously probably not going to be no big carnival. They're going to have something because that's just what they do. They're going to have something, but it's not going to be where all the prices are outrageous and you can't touch nothing. Mellecat, bro, first stamp is like crack cocaine. Yes, Marcus. Yes, it definitely is, man. Yo, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. What about Bahamas? For me, I haven't been to the Bahamas, but it's kind of touristy. I do want to give it a chance once, but for me, from what I've seen on YouTube, what I've read, Bahamas are kind of touristy. PK, anybody with the Columbia Connect, Barranquilla in particular? Yes, of course. Barranquilla, Columbia, you got This Is Ace Live. You got fitness and travel. Not fitness and travel. You got not fitness and travel. You have Andre Fit. You have Andre Fit. He's in Barranquilla, Columbia also. You also have I'm shouting out people that I actually watch. You also have Carlton Travelers. He's in Medellin. You got Rami Travels or Carlin Adventures. He's in Medellin. You got Rami Travels. He's in Medellin. You just gotta go searching, man. Mike Harris says Cambodia just can't go to Bangkok 12. I gotta look into it, man. I gotta really look at it, man. Bangkok 121. Is that the website? I mean, is that the YouTube page? I'll check it out. Gary Oliver, what up, man? 2 weeks and I will get my passport. You guys have inspired. Yo, man, listen. Proud of you, man. Clap it up for a brother leaving the Matrix, man. Listen. It's a different experience out there. Which of the Caribbean countries has the most big women? Jamaica. Any question about that? Y'all bugging in the chat room, boy. I know I'm probably way behind on the comments and stuff. I'm trying to. I don't want to see that message down because I do. Yo, there's a lot of women in DR that look banging. I've seen the ones on Barber World TV videos. It's a lot of them look good, but there's also a lot of them that just have like big butts and it's not even the shape. You know what I'm saying? All natural is always better. I don't know. Sometimes. Make sure you get that travel insurance. Yeah, that COVID. You need that COVID insurance for Brazil. Okay, let's be clear. The men that go to DR have no game. I don't want to say that. Some men just want to have fun. They're not good looking. They're usually overweight. The women, they have act. I don't know, man. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I wouldn't go that deep into it. Okay, hold on, let me screenshot. Let me take a picture of this so I can go check out this Brazil stuff. Cause like I said, that's really a place. And like I said, I'm learning from you guys. I'm learning. You see me with my camera. I'm about to take a picture. So I can go check out his Instagram and get some information on Brazil. Brazil is high on crime outside of Rio and outside of some parts of Sao Paulo. But if you basically staying in certain parts, that's another reason why I said Brazil wouldn't be the best one to go to first, because you want to get comfortable with being internationally. No. Venezuela is not a place to go. Matter of fact, I don't even know if you can get over there as a United States citizen. But right now, it's definitely not. Look, no. I feel like when I go out the country, I want to see and be around normal U.S. women. I read that wrong. I feel like when I go out the country, I want to see and be around not the normal U.S. women. Okay. DR chicks look like the average, most sixes. I don't want to say too much about DR chicks because there's some bad ones. Even in the States, there's some bad ones. But Marcus Lewis has that open August 1st. Flew to Sao Paulo for I think, okay, yeah, he flew to Sao Paulo from Miami. Yeah, definitely, man. Because I think the Brazilian reais is 5-1, 5.2 to $1 right now. So yeah, this might be the best time to go to Brazil. Get 5.4. See. Yeah, I thought you needed travel insurance to get to Brazil too. I don't really know how that works. I got regular insurance that works everywhere in the world. So overweight, meaning all right, all right. Smooth is so DC. Marcus Lewis, bro, look at travel health care insurance. Okay, he giving information right here. Travel health insurance with COVID protection. Damn, he said it's only 10 to 15 bucks. That's good money. That's good. I like that, man. That's good info right there, bro. That's good info right there. I'm looking to that. All right, Beto, what up, man? I recently got on Tinder and only a couple of matches, but no real success. Can you share tips you may have for making a better connection on there? Biggest tip of Tinder. The biggest tip for Tinder. The biggest tip for Tinder. It doesn't matter how many girls, how good girls look. Swipe everything. Don't even look. Don't even look. Because it's a numbers game. Tinder is a numbers game. It don't matter if you go, oh, I like her, I don't like her. No, I just swipe everything. And then you go with the ones that respond. That's the biggest tip on Tinder, man. Like my Tinder, my profile, I got like regular pictures. I got pictures, one picture with like a tie on, another picture for me, exotic. But basically on your Tinder, you want to set your Tinder up so that women are interested in looking to see. Maybe you've been some places, maybe you worked hard and you got a job and stuff. Women like to see that stuff. You know, they don't really want to see no shirts off. They want to see, you know, stuff like that. In my opinion, like so, I'm not pro with it, but in my opinion, wow, I gotta move faster. But we're are you talking? Fresh, what foreign country had the best hip hop scene you visited? That's good. That's a good question. I've never seen that. Why not? I hope you still hear me. That's a good question. Mm, the best hip hop scene in a foreign country. I got to I'm not going to include Canada because Canada is still kind of United States vibes. So I won't include Canada, and I'll say, damn. Yo, Brazil had a big hip hop vibe, man. Brazil had a big hip hop vibe. Rio de Janeiro had a big hip hop vibe when I went. Like I thought it was gonna be all like salsa or all stuff, but they have like Valley Funk and they have hip hop. So Brazil had even in Sao Paulo, it had a big hip hop vibe. Yeah, I mean that's outside of London and Paris, and I'm talking about this is places that you wouldn't expect it. Because I could say London, I could say Canada, but Brazil. But DR got a big hip hop vibe if you had certain areas too. But what's going on, Ems? King Congo, Hart, what up, man? I feel you. I feel you need a United Nations family, I feel you. I guess need I mean, it's just something that I thought of. Like the way I see life is this, man. You're either going to design the life that you want, or somebody's going to design your life for you. Like everybody can tell you, oh, that's whack, that's wrong. How you gonna have kids in different places around the world? And if you live by their guide or their how they teach you, then at the end of your life, you might not be happy. People also say, oh, how come you sleep with so many women, or how come you always show so many women? Well, that's just what I like right now. So you just want to live. Like for me, that's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. And my daughter, her mother's from Ghana. My son's mother, she's white. It's either Colombian or Asian next, man. I'm just letting you guys know. It's either Colombian or Asian next. And I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have the financial stability to do it. That's one thing, me personally. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have the financial stability. And right now, with me buying the condo in Miami, I'm gonna have each of my kids when I'm hopefully I last long. But when I go and I leave this earth, each of my kids is gonna have a property. So it doesn't matter, what country they're in. Each kid I have is gonna have a property somewhere. So, yeah, nah. I don't, Mike. I wouldn't suggest you go to Colombia for his first trip because you want him to be able to explore. Because a lot of people who go to Colombia for their first trip, They just keep going back to Colombia, and they never visit anywhere else. They keep going back to Colombia because they fall in love with Colombia, and there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're going to be a traveler, explore the world first, and then go back to the one that you think you might like the most. So, and you know that men always turn into the biggest cuffing simps when they get a true 10, no posting pictures. I my man with the kid statement. Yeah, man. Villa Mimosa is not for the faint of heart. Hey, protagonist, what's going on? Do you consider Puerto Ricans a black? Yes. I actually had a big conversation with that about the girl I went to Puerto Rico with, and somebody had commented like, "Oh, she's not black, she's Puerto Rican," and she just went off. The girl I went to Puerto Rico with, she was upset. She likes him, but she went off. Yeah, I really think you should make a channel, Mike. That would be very helpful, man. I try to encourage as many people as possible to make a channel, because the more of us out there, the more we can all learn from each other. Like, I'm learning so much. I've learned so much just from that's why I'm still here an hour and 30 minutes after starting. I'm still here looking at y'all comments because I'm learning so much from you guys. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Cali good. We are open. We are okay. Oh man, hey Tia, we got a link to. I ain't gonna say that. See, yeah, Tia. One day we're gonna meet up, Tia. One day we're gonna meet up. I don't know if it's gonna be in Cali, but I haven't been to LA yet, so maybe that might be the thing. Yeah. Yo, you got Seldom. You got to hook up with me. Link up with Chaos or Mr. Traveler and because he goes there a lot. Oh, Tia. Oh man, Tia. When's your 40th? So I can hey Tia, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram so I can shout you out for your 40th too. Prestige Physique lost a lot of respect for people as far as fellas, Columbia doesn't open for 2 weeks. Oh, I thought Columbia will open in October, man. I was really planning for it to open in October, Mike. And good looking trying to film in VM. Good luck trying to film in Vietnam, VM, just because the police up the block by the mosaic don't count. I don't know what VM is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Are the Airbnbs cheaper than apartments internationally in Colombia? Yes. No. Are the Airbnbs cheaper than the apartments internationally in Colombia? No. But here's the thing: you can't just go get an apartment in Colombia. You can't from the United States. You can't just go get an apartment in Colombia. What you have to do is you have to rent the Airbnb for a couple weeks or a week or two, and then you get ready to leave. And you say, "Hey, I don't want to rent this through Airbnb. Can I rent this as an apartment from you?" Because there's a lot of stuff that you need to rent an apartment. And yeah, definitely. From what I know. Seeing so many films out there. 117 people in the room. Shout out to everybody still being here, man. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Bahamas is horrible, American minded. They used to the dollar, so everything's expensive. It's not that great. I still want to experience it, but I got the same vibe, Caribbean. I still want to experience it though, man. Big Mike. Why waste your time in Santa Marta? I went there after this past carnival. It's not much there. The reason why I plan on going to Santa Marta is because I want to experience it. You see, for those that haven't seen my channel yet, I got something called the Black Man's Guide to World Travel. And the reason why I have the Black Man's Guide to World Travel is because I always feel as though there was other ethnicities, not just white, but there's other ethnicities always in the travel community. And even though their experience was one way, I've never seen a brother show his experience. So I started going to places and showing my experience as a brother. I would have to go to Santa Marta myself to really get the experience. And if it's whack, good thing is it's only an hour away from Barranquilla. I'll stay for maybe 2 days and then leave and say this is not my thing. But I gotta go visit because I want to get my experience. My friends and family want me to do online dating too, but I'm too scared. What if I get a crazy guy? Well, here's the thing, Tia. Online dating is going to be just the same as meeting somebody in person. What if you meet somebody in person? You have nothing in common with them. You go out, you get drinks, you go out and do stuff, you go out to the movies, you have nothing in common with them. And you're like, I just wasted my time. Versus meeting somebody online who you can talk to, and then you'll know, okay, well, we got some things in common. Now I want to meet them. So you don't have to waste your time or your money going to meet them somewhere. Online dating, I wouldn't, Tia, if you're looking for something serious, I wouldn't do Tinder. I would do POF or do Bumble, because those two websites are more leaning towards either way. You can go with something quick like a fling, or you can go with something long term. POF is plenty of fish, and Bumble is also a website that's good. Yeah, new drone. Okay. I hope we got that Maverick again, man. And you know what I mean, definitely, watch it this time, man. Oh, he said you agree with the DR thing? Like I said, I don't want to put too bad stuff on the DR, but that's just my opinion from the videos I've seen. I see the hottest chicks in Colombia and DR Venezuelan. I haven't seen many Venezuelans in the DR videos other people shoot. Yeah, man. When things get better, I'll start to open the market up, man. But right now, I want to stay close to what I know. I don't want to venture out too much. When I say that, it's like I want to go to the country that I've been to before, but I'll go to a part of the country that I've never been to. But I just don't want to go to a whole new country. And during this whole pandemic stuff, I just don't want to go to a whole new country and try to really get an experience. Ukraine. Link with the videos. I don't believe it. How far am I? I gotta move faster. Oh, Incognito Joe, man, appreciate you for watching, man. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I'm just a regular, average 9-to-5 guy who lives an extraordinary life, man. It shows you guys that you can find a way. You know what I mean? Because when I was growing up, you either had to be a drug dealer, a basketball player, or a celebrity. That's all. That's the only options you had to acquire financial freedom, to acquiring wealth, was drug dealer, basketball player, celebrity. And now I'm trying to show everybody that, nah, look at me. I'm neither one. Yes, I could do music. I'm not that good at basketball. I'm not neither one, but I'm making it and I'm living and I'm showing you how I live. And it is what it is. Biggest tip for Tinder is get Tinder Gold. It's not even close to how many matches yet. I don't know. I do have Tinder Plus. I don't know about Gold, man. I don't know about Gold. Travel insurance is $40 for men, $25 to $39. Okay. Strip club in Tijuana has some banging hip hop. Okay. Yeah, I like I said, Tijuana will be a place that I may go. Even though they say it's more like the DR, it would be an experience to have. And I've been to all the other places in Mexico. Well, the other places rather. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I haven't been to Thailand yet, but yeah, I heard of this club, 808. I heard Thailand has a big hip hop scene. Thailand has probably has the biggest hip hop scene, even though it has the biggest hip hop scene, even though I haven't been there yet. The notion that I need to do all these things, travel with pics is proof, money. Wait, okay, let me try to read this right. The notion that I need to do all these things, travel with pics, proof, money, and more just to qualify for women here online gets old. I'd rather self-improve and just travel to a better market. Okay, I get it. It's not like you need to do that to get them. You just have to show the best side of you. Now, for me, the best side of me is the fact that I'm open-minded and I travel, and I love my kids, and I'm financially free. Those are the best parts that I show. If you show the best parts of you, maybe you like a lot of cars, maybe you go on hikes and stuff. That's what women want to see. They want that confidence. That's all, in my opinion. They want that confidence. Let me see. For Brazil travel, make sure your travel insurance lasts more than your trip. The flight got delayed. I was a day over. Insurance got found. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, which one of your kids is your favorite that's going to get Miami property? Actually, the Miami property is probably not the best property to get for the kid. I'm pretty much going to just probably let them choose. But The Miami property probably wouldn't be the best one because it's not the one that cash flows. The best property is probably the ones that have in New Jersey. Why would you not? What's up, fellas? Silky, what up, man? Welcome to the channel, man. NYC in the building. Team I International. Yes, yes, yes. Tokyo OG in the house. Michael Coleman, what up, man? Yeah, I'm really hoping they open that border and let us come for that for the Olympics this year, man. Because I was already booked. I had my flight booked and everything, man, for Olympics. I was so 1,500. It was crazy. People don't understand the difference between race and nationality. It's tough, man. Another thing, NYC, I ain't gonna stop stunting when you put. Well, here's the thing, Mickey Smooth. We can't classify everybody from NYC the same way. The issue is that in New York City, it's a high lifestyle. A lot of people flashy and stuff like that. It's just the culture. It's a part of the culture of New York City. You got to understand that Harlem, sometimes the Bronx, BX. That's the culture of it. The issue is that when you go overseas, you want to take your culture to overseas, but that culture overseas is looked at a different way, and they learn it. Like a New Yorker or even New Jersey people who did it might go to the Dominican Republic and throw money in the air one time, but when they get the reaction and they hear people the next time they go, they most likely not to do it. It's our responsibility as travelers to show them that, hey, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, it's your prerogative. But you don't have to do this, and there's another way. That's our responsibility as travelers. You know what I mean? That's why it helps with the Black Man Guide. Travel Squad, what up, man? You know, I'm just trying to make it, you know, make a difference, man. Just trying to make a difference, even if it's one person that is make a difference. Stop spoiling these. Like I said, man, yo, a lot of people got mad when I started making the Black Man's Guide. You know what they said? They said, "Hey, yo, you're blowing up the spot. You're telling all the stuff. You're putting everything out there. It's gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it." But really, what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep the market the same. Like, I'll tell you the prices because I don't want you going there and spending outrageous prices. So you'll see on my Brazil guide, you'll see on my Costa Rica guide, you'll see on my Colombian guide, hey, you know, go there and for a pro or a daycare worker, spend about, you know, at the max 200 because it'll be guys that go there and spend like 300. So now with us, not just me, but with us doing this and telling them, you got people like Dre Hart, people like Roll the Tape. I mean, that with us doing this, we're going to start to change the perception of the people that go and spoil it, or what you call the simps, or the people that go throw money in the air. We're going to change the perception of what they feel as though they should be doing or need to do over there over time. It's going to take time, though. Good looking at the Brazil suggestions and others in the comments. Don't know if Thailand open. I don't think Thailand is completely open yet, but I did see Marwa left Thailand, and if he could leave Thailand, it's probably going to be soon when they accept tourists. And here's the whole thing that everybody knows: these countries, these third world, I don't want to say third world, these countries who have slow economies that's based on tourism, they're not going to, regardless of how bad the pandemic is, they're not going to be able to stay closed for too long. So Tia on the 12th, and I would love for us to hang out. Yeah, definitely, man. Like, let me set my alarm for because I see Tia shows a lot of support, so I want to make sure I set my calendar for the 12th so I can shout her birthday out. Tia on be there. All right. Because I definitely show support who should show support, man. Brandon, what up, man? As soon as Colombia open up, I'm going. See, here's the thing about Colombia. Cartagena might not open up the first, man. Because Cartagena, Barranquilla, or Cartagena and Bogota were the two worst hit by the virus. Now, because of that, they're probably going to be the last ones open. So you might want to plan for Barranquilla or plan for Medellin or something like that. 808 Club is, yeah, definitely. I heard 808. Where is Santa Marta? Santa Marta is about an hour and a half away from Barranquilla, Colombia. 808 was dope. Caribbean. What did proceed to? All right. I'm almost at the end. All right, I'm almost at the end. All right, go. Let's zoom through it. Now, Apartment International is a company that buys apartment. Oh, okay. No, nah. Apartment International is a company that buys apartments internationally. The major cities are Colombia, and you rent them out. One bed, one room. Oh, that's cool. It kind of sounds like that. Oh, I forgot a guy from Australia who has a bike down there. It sounds like his property too. Santa Marta is near Cartagena. I got stuck over there and never left. I hear you, Travel Squad. Santa Marta Pro Scene is garbage. Wow. Like I said, hopefully, when I go there, I'll be able to show everybody, even if it's not because it's never going to be a bad experience. No matter where I go, it's never going to be a bad experience. Even if it's not the best experience, I'm going to show you guys Cartagena, Santa Marta. So, okay, thanks for the advice. You're right, bro. Travel everywhere while you can. Just hope COVID, it doesn't mess with me. Listen, bro. If this pandemic doesn't make you want to travel, then you're probably not going to want to travel. Because imagine if this happens again and they shut everything down again, and we go on punishment. Here's the thing. I was talking to one of the girls. I was talking to one of my girls. Not girls. Not one of my girls. Let me correct it. I was talking to one of my friends who's a girl, and she lives in Australia. Don't you know Australia has been on lockdown where you couldn't leave more than 2 miles from your house since March? It is now August. Australia, they've been giving them money. The government's been paying them monthly stipends, but Australia has been on lock since March. And she sent me a message and was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys hear it. I'm not gonna say her name. This is my homie. But she's a flight attendant for Australia. And she's a flight attendant in Australia. Where's she at? You can hear it in her voice though. Like the way Australia, you can hear it in her voice. Here she go. Listen.
It's getting crazy. We've been locked down since the end of March, so it's just like what 5 months, and we're all just had enough. Just want my old life back. Anyway, see what happens.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but I hope you did. Like it's bad, man. That lockdown is bad over there, man. And if this didn't show you what the governments want to do, and if this didn't encourage you to travel, I don't know what will, man. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's nothing like Cartagena except for Medellin, bro. And a lot of people are telling me that they enjoy Cartagena better, but Medellin has a more condensed pro scene. But a lot of people say they enjoy Cartagena better, man. Yo, the third person said, yeah, Ukraine is definitely watching. It's definitely watching Ukraine. In terms of hot chicks, Barranquilla doesn't compare to Cartagena or Medellin. I'm be honest with you. It doesn't compare. It has a lot of 7s. It have a lot of 8s. You might see a 9. But Cartagena is like, Medellin is like, so yeah. Medellin and Cartagena probably are equally comparable. The DR scene is looking like a reality TV show. Not in a good way. Pros of hip hop. I lie when in Asia I carry basketball and lie. Travel Squad, man. I don't blame you, bro. Yo, listen. I use it to my advantage too, bro. Women see me, I got braids. Women see me, I dress hip hop. They think I'm a rapper. I don't think what you want. I mean, okay. If that gets you off, okay. Brandon S. I'm so mad because you're laughing so hard. That's so hard. Chicken rotation. Your name is Jocelyn Stu. TikTok and chill. What up, man? Turn my super chats on. Nah, I don't do that. I don't accept donations. Appreciate you, man. I just like and share. That helps the most, man. All I want is a man, honestly, love, trust, and I can't even get it. That's so I give up. All I want is a man, and honestly is wait. All I want in a man is honesty, love, trust, and I can't even get that. So I give up on trying to find the right guy. Okay, here's the thing, Tia. You live in one of them states, man. You live in one of them states. New York, Miami, Houston, Vegas, California. You live in one of them states where a lot of people got scams. They got scams, so they gonna do whatever they gotta do to take advantage. Like, but here's the thing: you can't give up. You just gotta keep trying. You just gotta keep trying. Travel Squad said, I wouldn't recommend no one go to Dominican Republic. That's why I never speak on it in my videos. Facts. Too many Americans. There's Disneyland. I don't want to knock down the Dominican Republic like that, people. I don't want to. We can't. I'm not going to do it. It's not for me right now, but I'm not going to knock it down because it is a paradise for some people, man. You know, safety wings last 30. Okay, right. God damn. New Jersey. $40 max in DR. Wow. Okay, so I could cruise through now. They talk to each other. Okay. Capricorn said, Tia, shout out to Virgo brothers. His birthday's on look 2 days apart. Sounds like people about to flood Colombia. Man, when I did that Black Man Got to Cartagena, man, it was perfect timing, man. It couldn't be perfect. It couldn't even be better timing. A lot of people were getting tired of the DR and they needed another place, and I was able to show them Cartagena. You know, don't understand why the guys are uptight when you ask about women. I don't understand why these guys are uptight when you ask about women. They do understand her. Yeah, but you know, a lot of people they have their desire to feel as though they have their secret land to go to. All right. Mike's over Mike. That's no him. Yeah, I'll show you. I met this guy. He cool. He's a homie now. Joe Sawa. I did an interview on his channel, and he's down in Australia right now. He said he's been down in Australia since he's a black guy. He's been down in Australia since the quarantine started. So you know, it's a lot of stuff locked down there, like the girl I told you. But she's nice. Soon as you stick your hammer in a woman in DR, wait, what? Soon as you stick your hammer in a woman in DR, they ask you for you to come. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's not the type of vibe I want. Even if I'm paying, that's not the vibe I want. PK shooting his shot. Casanova Prestige got some long DR videos. DR. He's learning. Come on, give him some break. Cut him some slack. I only have pictures on Facebook. I only have a Facebook PB. Yeah, okay, all right. My fault. My business. You guys got it. All right. Skip that one. Where's the best place for someone? All right. Where's the best place for someone from London to go? When I was in London, I had a ball at this place called The Slug in Fulham, and it was dope. I actually got to bring something back home with me, which was awesome, and the vibe was cool. London, I have a friend from England. She's from England, and she's supposed to be here in October in the States to come hang out. We're gonna work on some YouTube channels. You can go to Dubai from London now. Right now, you can take a trip to Dubai, and because she's from England at the same time, you can take a trip to Dubai, and Dubai is a place that you could go and really enjoy yourself, just to get away from the whole London, UK. Because I heard it's pretty bad over there too. So you can go to Dubai, man. All right, let's go. Where did I at? All right, sorry, fly away. I think about not giving up. Yeah, definitely. You got sometimes see it. Sometimes you got to kiss 1,000 frogs to find your prince, and it make the 999 frogs that you kissed before are worth it when it comes to that one person. For me, I'm not even looking for that. So, okay, he resides in Vegas. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean put your email up there. I didn't know you had your email up there, man. You could have just sent her a message. Australia is expensive. I haven't been there yet, but the flight is expensive to get there. Where next? All right. Next, I told people earlier. Next, guaranteed next, and I don't mind saying this part. There may be a trip in between. It all depends on the process of me closing this condo and doing what I have to do to fix it up. And it depends. But there may be something in between now and February. But February, I'm definitely going to Brazil. I mean, not Brazil. February, I'm definitely going to Barranquilla for Carnival. If Carnival's not there, I'm definitely going to Barranquilla and Santa Marta. And then in the summertime, I'm doing that trip to Tokyo for the Olympics. Those are two next things that's guaranteed. Regardless of getting quarantined or not, I'm definitely going to those two places. I won't sleep on Chile either, Big Mike. I met some women from Chile on my Barranquilla live video. It'd be hard to find her message now. I still stay in touch with them. One of them is a journalist and the other one is a nurse. And they both work and they both live in Chile. And I still stay in touch with them from now on Instagram. Travel Squad, what up, man? Third Mundo in the building. Yo, make sure you guys go check out Third Mundo channel. All the people that's talking about the DR, Third Mundo be in the DR going around all over, man. He communicate with the locals. He do all that stuff. So make sure y'all check him out. Roy Grant, what's up, man? Welcome back. Nah, I haven't been to Asia yet. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why, Roy Grant. I haven't been to Asia because I was supposed to go to Tokyo for Olympics last year. I mean, this year, my fault. This past summer. And when all this Corona stuff happened, I lost money. I basically lost a lot of money, and then I finally was able to get my money back now from the $1,500 I spent for the trip. I was then supposed to go to Thailand and do my Thailand run in 2021, but because the Olympics got moved to 2021, now I'm going to the Olympics in 2021, and Thailand's going to have to get moved to 2022, and then Africa is going to have to get moved to 2023, and that's basically how I got stuff planned. Ooh. Oh yeah, make sure you guys check out Travel Squad. Tell them how I missed this. Make sure you guys check out 96 people in the room. Make sure you check out Travel Squad's YouTube channel also, man. He got dope content. Dope content. I'm watching him for like a couple months, maybe a year actually now. Jesse V, where's the best place? The only place I've learned about Uber Eats is in Mexico so far. Now it makes me inquire if there's Uber Eats everywhere else. So Mexico, me and the Uber Eats connected pretty cool now. So I don't have Instagram, but I will make one. Okay. Like I said, hopefully I'll be on a video or something. All right, here we go. Panama Carnival is lit. I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen anybody show it, but I've heard about it. Best Russian spots in NYC area. I don't know. There was somebody from NYC here, but I'm not familiar with NYC clubs and stuff. Hey, bro, are U.S. citizens? Yes, they are. U.S. citizens are allowed to fly to Brazil. The requirements is that you have to have a COVID insurance policy or an insurance policy, traveler's insurance policy that involves that covers COVID. Listen, Roy. You listen. Black Panther just died. Who knows where anybody else is going, man? I'm just trying to enjoy the time. I hope I'm able to do all the stuff I plan and I make it. I try to make it happen, but I just hope for the best, man. That's all we can do. You see, I know I only fuck with real. That's what it is, Third Mundo. I had a super chat. Yeah, like I said, the whole thing with the donation, I told people before, like, I don't accept donations. I do this because I didn't have it when I was younger. When I started traveling the world 12 years ago, when I started traveling out of the country, out of the state, 18 years, I never had it, man. So I just want everybody to like and share and help me get that message out, man. Help me get the message out that I'm trying to get across, that you can find a different way. Caribbean next year? Nah, because it's so it's so many places I got to go now because the Corona put everything to the side. I won't be able to do Caribbean next year the way I want to do it. Mongolia is under the radar. Wow, I've never heard of Mongolia being a place to actually go. I've heard of Mongolia in like history books and stuff. Yes, the Carnival Trinidad is dope. I also heard of Carnival Barbados. I was gonna plan on that sometime, but it's a lot of places. Like I said, with Asia, I need to start making my journey out to Asia. I need to eventually get to Africa. So those places are coming before me going to places that I can go to easily. Is there anyone for Buffalo and why? And Black Panther can die. Anyone can get it. I can respect I respect his channel. Yeah, definitely, man. But all right, everybody, I got to the end of the questions. I appreciate everybody. We've been almost 2 hours in. I appreciate everybody coming in. This is the first version of, and I didn't even get to as many stuff about dating as I wanted to, but I enjoyed the comments. I'll be back hopefully next Wednesday with this, and hopefully next Monday I'll be back with Money Talk Mondays. It all depends on how late I gotta work and all that stuff. But I'm trying to bring you guys more content and give you more pieces of my life so that you guys can be inspired or inspire somebody else or be inspired to tell your story and inspire other people. So it's your boy FRE$H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.